The harsh truth you only realize too late in life. Most people walk through life believing they have more time. They say, I'll start tomorrow. I'll fix it later. I'll chase my dream when the timing's right. But here's the harsh truth. Tomorrow is never guaranteed. And the saddest thing? Most people only realize this when it's too late. When their bodies are tired, their opportunities are gone. And their best years are nothing more than memories. Think about the people who say, I wish I started earlier. I wish I took that risk. I wish I told them how I felt. Those aren't just words. They are echoes of a life half-lived, you see. Life doesn't announce the moment when it starts slipping away. It just happens quietly, day by day. And while you're waiting for the perfect moment, life is quietly passing you by. Today I want to share 5 truths. Harsh, but liberating that, if you absorb them now, will completely change the way you live. Phase 1. Time is slipping faster than you think when you're young. A year feels long. School years stretch endlessly. Summers seem infinite. But as you grow older, time accelerates. A year passes like a month. Then a decade disappears like a season. Psychologists call this the proportional theory of time. When you're 10, 1 year is 10% of your life. At 50, 1 year is just 2%. That's why life feels like it speeds up the older you get. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't take control of your hours now, you'll look back and wonder where your life went. So start treating each day as a building block, not something to casually throw away. Think about it. How many days have you lost to distraction? Endless scrolling, meaningless routines, waiting for motivation to magically appear? Those hours don't come back. Every wasted day compounds into wasted years. Every intentional day compounds into a life of meaning. Imagine yourself at 80. Looking back, will you remember the hours lost scrolling, or the hours invested in growth, love, and creation? Einstein once said, time is relative. And for us, it's relative to attention. A day spent fully alive feels expansive. A year lived on autopilot feels like a blur. So the question is not just how much time you have left, but how present you are in the time you already hold. Phase 2. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Most people cling to what feels safe, the steady job they hate, the relationship they outgrew, the habits that drain them. But the life you dream of lives outside your comfort zone. Nobody remembers the nights they spent scrolling on their phone. They remember the risks, the awkward first conversation, the leap into the unknown, the project that scared them. The harsh truth is this. Comfort feels good today, but steals your tomorrow. And discomfort, though painful, is the birthplace of every transformation. Think about your proudest moments. Were they easy? Or were they forged in sweat, doubt, and risk? Your comfort zone is warm, but it's also where dreams quietly die. The sooner you step out, the sooner you begin truly living. Growth is never glamorous in the moment. It's the shaky first step, the voice that cracks when you speak, the rejection letter, the failed attempt. But those are not signs of failure. They are proof you are alive, stretching, expanding. The graveyards of the world are full of people who chose comfort over courage. Don't join them. Choose the path that scares you now, because that is usually the path that frees you later. Phase 3. Relationships are everything but often neglected. When people are interviewed on their deathbeds, one regret rises above all. I wish I spent more time with the people I love. Here's the paradox. We chase money, status, and recognition, believing they'll make us happy. But when life is almost over, it's the faces around your bed that matter, not the trophies on your shelf. The harsh truth is this. You think you have time to call them, to visit them, to say I love you. But one day, you won't. Every ignored call, every postponed visit, every unsaid word becomes permanent. So make connection a priority before it's too late. Because success means nothing in an empty room. And love, attention, and presence are the only investments that never lose value. Don't wait for birthdays or crises. Make every ordinary day a reason to connect. Your relationships are like a bank account. every small deposit of time, kindness, and attention grows into a fortune of love and trust. Ignore them, and the account empties before you even notice. And here's the hardest truth. One day, the chair at the table will be empty. The call won't go through. The message won't be answered. When that moment comes, it's too late to go back. Choose presence now. Phase 4. Most of your worries are meaningless. Think about the things that kept you awake at night 5 years ago. The exam, the breakup, the mistake at work. Do they matter now? Probably not. This is the negativity bias of the brain. It magnifies problems to keep you alert. But here's the harsh truth. 90% of what you stress about will not matter in 5 years, or even 5 weeks. And the cost of this constant worrying? It robs you of peace, of presence, of joy, and the only time you truly own the present moment. Worrying is like paying interest on a debt you don't even owe. And every hour you give to stress is an hour stolen from living. Ask yourself, will this matter when I'm old? If not, let it go now. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most of our fears never arrive, and the few that do are never as bad as we imagined." So the practice is this. Learn to let thoughts pass like clouds. Don't chase every storm in your mind. Anchor yourself in what's real, what's happening now. Life is too short to spend it replaying arguments or worrying about futures that may never come. Phase 5. You are the author. Whether you're right or not, here's the final harsh truth. Doing nothing is also a choice. If you don't decide who you want to be, the world will decide for you. Every day you delay, your story is being written by your habits, your fears, your excuses. But imagine meeting the future version of yourself 10, 20, 30 years from now. Would they thank you? Or would they resent you? The harsh truth is this. Life doesn't hand you meaning. You create it with every decision, every risk, every act of courage. And if you start today, not tomorrow, not someday, but today, your future self will look back with gratitude instead of regret. You can't rewrite the past, but you can pick up the pen and shape the chapters ahead. Think of your life as a blank page. If you don't write your own story, someone else will scribble on it for you. Your boss, society, fear, or random chance. So, be deliberate. Choose your ink wisely. Because the story you live is the only legacy you leave behind. One day, you'll realize these truths. The question is, will it be too late? Don't wait until the end to live with urgency. Don't wait until regret forces you to see clearly. Start today. Because the harshest truth of all is that you have less time than you think and more power than you believe. So tonight, before you sleep, ask yourself this. If today was the page of my story, would I be proud to read it back tomorrow? Your answer to that question will shape your entire life.